And now, all the way from the motherland, we have with us Obenson Blanc. Hello, Obi.
Hello. Hi.
Obi, what do you think of your last excursion to Russia? Can you give us some thoughts on your trip?
It was very successful trip to Russia. It was my second trip to Russia. Might I say, quite impressive second time around. Got a sense of what the people were like from my first trip. Got to see that they're not as stoic as I thought from the first trip. I actually got to see a total of 5 Russians smile. Quite an impressive day in my life. So, quite a milestone for me. Definitely loved it.
Interesting.
Hmm.
That also tells us about the people there.
The people.
So, with their customs, how did you feel about the food?
The food, oh man. Food might have been my favorite part about Russia. Yes. They like their food now. They like their food, their vodka, and some I can't go on. But anyways, the food, very basic. Meat, potatoes, vegetables. Pretty much every meal is that. With some vodka on the side to wash it all down.
Explains
But
it.
no, you don't really see a lot of McDonald's junk food. It's not very typical in their culture, and it's kind of funny because when I did see that type of stuff, it was from our country. Like you see the McDonald's or KFC, but for them, they don't have any of that, and it's more typical for them to eat meals at home. That organic stuff that they either grew or on their own, or they bought at their local markets. Yeah, it's
Interesting.
pretty different.
Okay.
Mm.
Quite interesting. So, what would you say, since we do have such a big influence on Russia with our food, how would you compare New York to Russia?
New York? Oh man, New York to Russia. I guess the closest thing to New York is Moscow because it's a big city. You got everybody from all over, um, and then the rest of the country is so big. There's so many different little countries that make up Russia. It's such a big melting pot. I mean, compared to New York, the people in Russia seem to, in like the rest of the Caucasus, they seem to enjoy their daily lives a little bit more. Like they're not all working as we do all the time. They have a little bit more time to enjoy with their families, hang out, wrestle, play chess, enjoy, relax, make hats as you can see right here. That's the product of Russian creativity. Um, but in Moscow, things are a little different. People are a little faster paced, a little bit more rude. See, close to New York, and but uh, but it's still interesting. Everyone's out there trying to make a buck, basically, just like New York. Cab hustlers, everybody, anything you could hustle out there. Bubblegum hustlers, they got them.
Gotta eat. That's what I would do.
That's what I do too. Hmm.
Thank you, Obi. What could you bring back from Russia as far as language, customs, anything? What would you say have you brought back the most influential to you? Go.
Brought back vodka. Got one.
Hey,
Now brought back Crucial doll. Open it. There's one in it. Ongoing. Open one doll. Yeah, that's Russian. That's Russian. Yeah.
That's Russian.
Yeah, kind of tell you there's more on the inside. There's a little person inside a big person. That's the whole story behind. Not really, but brought back the Russian toughness. Because I'm a wrestler. That's what I went over there to. Everything's very tough. There's no Teletubbies on TV. No Barney. Barney wouldn't make it on the Russian network. Everything's tough. Yeah, too purple. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I brought a lot from Russia. The people, for the most part, are very relaxed. They love American culture, especially the young people. They love MTV. They love rap music. They thought I was like Ti or something. That was awesome. Um, um, yeah, just the whole experience of being in Russia, being somewhere different. where they kind of take life in a different pace. In the Caucasus, like I said, everything's relaxed. You get up and it's just you're not in a hurry. You get to enjoy life. Stress levels a little bit, down. Um, Brought back Russian hat. 'Cause, that's cool.
What about the weather there?
Snow, snowy.
So it's just like we imagined on Rocky.
Oh yeah,
Going up the mountain.
yeah. Rocky was not lying. That was probably the one real thing about Rocky, because nobody gets hit that many times and lives. Come on, but the snow was pretty ridiculous. But luckily, went to Atwoods, got me some snow boots.
Russian Atwoods?
No, Stillwater Atwoods. Nah, I still got my feet.
Shout out to Steely.
Steelyville making impacts in Russia. Holler back. Ooh, ooh.
Well, with that, Comrade OB.
Yes.
I take my hat off to you. Well, it's your
Da,
hat, but-
da. Spasiba.